Hey everyone, and welcome to episode 9 of the cross stitch collage. It is looking so awesome so far, and I need some yellow in this picture just to brighten it all up. So I found this beautiful little sunflower, and it is so cute, and it is a little bit bigger than some of these other designs. It's 15 across, and these other ones are a lot smaller. So to fit it correctly, I decided I'm going to put it right here above the flamingo and the seagull and have this bottom petal kind of tucked between their two heads. And if you can kind of see, I marked it out a little bit just with some pencil, and I did the math here so that it should fit perfectly if that little dot is this section of the petal. And it'll just like really brighten it up, and I think it'll look really nice. So let's pick out some sunflower colors. I just need a brown and a yellow. I don't want a lemon yellow or something too orange. Ooh. This might be the winner. Yeah, that's lovely, because something like lemon yellow, it's just too lemon. And then a brown, which I have a plethora of browns in here. This is a nice chocolatey brown. I think that's pretty accurate. I mean, it looks like the photo. And it'll stand out amongst the black because it's surrounded by yellow. So I'm not worried about that. Unless there's one that's slightly lighter. I don't want it too... This one's more, I just don't like that shade of brown. That's nice. That's just slightly lighter. Yeah, I like it. We're gonna go with that. And I've used this one before, so I have a piece of it here. Hardest part of this whole thing is fitting new designs in so that it just takes up the perfect amount of space without leaving any huge gaps. And sometimes you just have to go with something larger and then fit everything around it. But since it's a circle, it should do pretty well. So if I did everything correctly, right here is where we're going to start, and it should clear the tops of the heads of the birds, and everything should work out. And this petal ended up perfectly because I like the designs to be 1 to 2 stitches away from each other, and this one should just clear the top of the flamingo's head too. Final stitch of yellow. Super pretty. That just looks really nice together. So now we can just do the brown in the middle, and then we'll be done. Well, this is a mess. That's only 2 strands. Ugh. How many partial strands are on here? I was absolutely playing thread chicken at the very end of the brown look. That is all I had left. I had barely enough to finish. That's pitiful. But it's done. Look how cute that is. I love it above the birds, and it just adds something different. Instead of a zoo here, we finally have some different elements like fruit and flowers, and it is looking so cute. So I am done with this pattern, and the next one I am thinking about going back to another animal because I have one that might fit in this general region right here, and it is blue, and it's a sea animal. So leave your guesses in the comments below. And thank you for joining me on this cross-stitch collage, and please like and subscribe and follow along for more. Thanks for watching.